Uh, Hello? Check, check. 1, 2. I think we are streaming. Think the audio sounds good? We're going to give this another shot. For those of you that were here last week, probably none of you. Well, I don't have anybody in the chat right now. But I had tried to do a live stream for the first time last week and encountered a bug that I've literally never seen in the entirety of my hundreds of hours playing Dark Souls. So it was pretty cool. But we're going to give it another shot. I figured out how to fix the bug, which was nice, I suppose. And we're going to be doing a randomizer. Item and enemy randomizer in Dark Souls Remastered. Not too much else to say about it. I re-randomized everything, so I have no idea what I'm going to be encountering. And we'll go ahead and get started. Whoop. Perhaps. Have we captured the game? Yes, we have. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into it. I checked the audio beforehand, so I think it's good. Let's do a new game. Oh, we're off to a great start. All right, so our character's name was going to be Rando Calrissian, but I don't think it fits, so we're going to have to go with just Rando. But know that it's in my heart, it's Rando Calrissian. So let's take a look at what we got here for our starting classes. I used the setting that would give you a weapon that is wieldable two-handed. So the warrior, the S-stock sunlight shield, and looking kind of chunky. Okay, is that the dark hand? Yes, it is. The sunlight sword, okay. That's a possibility. Okay. All right. Man, this guy looks like he would teleport behind you. The Claymore, though, pretty good. I like Sorcerer starting with the giant armor. Hold on, I forgot to look at the... Well, I guess there wasn't anybody else with spells yet. The spells randomize as well? It appears that they do. That's actually pretty drippy, as the fashion goes. Okay. Starts with the spell as well. Ooh, that's a strong contender. That is certainly a strong contender. All right, so as of right now, I'm leaning towards... I mean, generally, Bandit or Hunter are good picks just because of the stats that you start with, and I probably do want to start with a class that has pretty decent stats so that I can use a weapon easily. So I would probably lean towards Hunter. However, starting off with the Drake Sword is also a pretty good bet. And we do have the bag on the head. I mean, I feel like the Claymore could be an end-game weapon. So I'm leaning towards Deprived. That'll get us through the early game, but also get me an opportunity to pick up some better stuff along the way. All right, and I think we're going to skip the Master Key as this is a randomizer and just go with Black Firebombs in case I need that to get me through at some point. We're going to go with the Ryan Reynolds face, which I did not think about it being Ryan Reynolds until fairly recently when somebody pointed it out to me. I always like the semi-long. Let's not waste too much time here. I think we're ready. Yeah, I figured it might be kind of a fun idea to do some live streams for games like this where doing like an episodic series doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So we might start doing these somewhat infrequently. Scared me. Gargoyle, all right. So the one setting that I did check, or I guess a couple settings that are worth noting, are that I checked Easy or Asylum, and the reason is because in a test run I got Sif in there, And it wasn't like it was so difficult to be unbeatable. It just would have taken forever to kill him. And I don't want to be stuck in the asylum for like 45 minutes. So we'll do the easier... What am I looking at? That's a gargoyle up there, but what is this? It's his tail. Okay. No comment. But anyways, yeah, if this works out for this kind of format, whoops, did not mean to do that, then I could see myself doing a live stream every once in a while. I don't know if anybody will show up to watch, but if I can get 2 concurrent viewers, I'll be pretty happy with that, I suppose. Also, since I'm live streaming now, if somebody wants to super chat me $5,000, I'll commission a VTuber model. So, yeah. Don't do that, though. Or do. I mean, hey, why not? But, yeah. As far as what we're actually going to be doing, I don't really know. We'll probably only stream for like a couple hours today.
Regrettably.
I thought I randomized the NPC armor as well.
Oh.
I guess maybe not. Well, hello. That's alright. We might do another randomizer in the future. And I didn't randomize the NPCs themselves, so I suppose it's not really that important to randomize their armor. Sounds like the gargoyle got teleported in there. But anyways, as far as like what we're actually doing, generally my idea is to do all bosses in any of these runs, so that's kind of the idea at the beginning. Okay. But depending on how things go and how quickly I want to get through, we might do any %. Not really sure. Okay, that's really not that big a deal. Yeah, I think the Drake Sword was definitely the move, because in the early games, this is actually going to be better than the Claymore. Ultimately, no, but for now, yes. Okay, good drop. And who we got in here? Very similar, but not the same. Okay. So, should just be a gargoyle, which shouldn't be the biggest deal. How many of you knew you could do that if you didn't want to plunging attack down? I wonder if I get something for cutting his tail. Oh yeah, the damage. I have to cut his tail quickly. Oops. If I can even cut his tail, it might be because it's on the ground there. Maybe it's uncuttable. I don't know. I don't think it's cuttable. But either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, so far so good. I don't know why I have this equipped, actually. So, key items can be anywhere in this particular run. So I probably am going to have to grab some items that I don't normally grab over the course of a typical Dark Souls run. Which is fine. It'll get me to explore some stuff around the world. Okay, so I got my weapon for a little bit. We're going to go Vitality and Endurance at the beginning. Dang, I really wish I had randomized these guys, but oh well. What in the world? Okay. I guess it's untextured, and that's why it's purple. The rocks. But okay. Sounds good. Let's just go through and grab some of the early game stuff. Yeah, we're going to leave the sack on the head for a while. The ultimate goal, of course, is to get Mask of the Father. Obviously. Could be around any corner, though. Okay.
Very well. Now.
Alright, what do we got here? Sunlight Metal for 300. 20 Humanities for 500. Talismans and the Stone Helm. Alright.
Come again.
Nothing mind-blowing there. I think actually it's probably a good idea. Really now? Really now? Okay, I kind of like this. I think it's actually probably good to keep my stats relatively low in terms of the, okay, good drop. The weapon stats. Okay, I already have that, but thank you. Because then if I find a particularly good weapon that I want to use, I can stick with that. That might give me a little bit of poise, maybe. Alright, those guys are going to suck. What else we got down there? Butcher. Skeleton. I cannot tell what that is. This dude. Oh, get up there. Okay, that's doable. This guy's probably going to have so much health that... I mean, that's not terrible. Let's kill this guy so that we can run around the arena a little bit, or the graveyard. Enemies, by the way, I do not believe are scaled at all, so they'll be doing whatever damage they would normally do when you encounter them. And one of the other settings that I put in place was only normal enemies will replace only normal enemies, and only bosses will replace bosses. A long time ago, I was messing around with this, not on like stream or YouTube or anything, and I ended up getting like 4 kings in Undead Burg, like blocking the paths, and it sounds kind of funny in theory, but in practice, it's just super annoying. So this should keep things a little bit more balanced. And hey, there's always a future stream if I want to go that route. Okay, well, I've already gotten something better that I now cannot equip because I'm a dragon. On all levels except physical. Actually, on the physical level as well. It's no Mask of the Father, but, I mean, it's arguably better stats-wise. No drop for me, huh? Okay. I do like these. Just the look of them. That little crystal bit coming off. Alright, so what do we got down here? We got the giant guy. We got that dude. That thing is going to destroy me if I get anywhere near it. That's one of the Ulasil guys over there. This makes me nervous. Okay. Yep. Like I said. Not supremely helpful at this very second. Okay. Not immensely helpful, but not useless either. Oh no. That was almost death number 1 right there. Anklet of the Great Lord. Okay. We're getting kind of stylish already. Weird that they put his idle animation as the, like, dropping boulders. Hello? I guess he's just going to keep doing this unless I run to the position. I'm just trying not to aggro the other dude because I don't want to have to fight both of them at the same time. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. We're going to take it a little bit slow at the beginning, and then as we get on, I'm sure we'll start doing stuff that's a little more risky. Chester's trousers. I don't like the way that that is worded. This is probably better, right? Yeah. Alright. Okay, this should be fine. As long as I don't get one shot right here. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't want that. See what else we got down this way. The crystal dudes. White rat. Normal rat. Regular hollow. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Except for that whole infinite poise thing. Definitely appears to be the Crystal Caves version, I would guess. Just by the amount of health that he has. Okay. This is just the normal version of the rat, not the rats who mean business. Man, I gotten all of the cool helms today. Soul of Sif. We could go down to the catacombs, I guess, but I think first I'd like to spend my souls and get some levels. And maybe progress the game in a semi-normal way. Maybe not. I mean, the sky's the limit here. Of course, we do have to deal with that clam if we go back through there, but I think it's fine. We can also run down into New Londo and grab a couple items down there. But for now, let us do something like this. If I can get to like 2020 for the very start, that'll probably be pretty good. And I might equip, once I die, I might just equip Crown of the Dark Sun, just for fashion. One of the nicer looking armor pieces. I almost never go with anything dragon related in this game, so this is kind of different for me. Fire orb. What I'm actually not sure of is, I don't want any part of that, is whether these guys will actually drop items. It appears that they will. Okay. No, thank you. Hey, you're supposed to be here. Now remember, we got to check merchants as well, because they might have unique items. Or not. Actually, well, I need a bunch more souls.
Come back soon. Smith, don't let me.
But improving the Drake Sword wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Oh. Okay, I definitely don't want any part of that. T. Don't want any part of that. And don't want any part of that either. Okay. Oh, that's... Ugh. I wonder how easy it would be to get those guys to fall off the edge. What is that? I think that's just the hollow with the torch. Yeah. Alright, so at least I can run through here easily enough. Okay. I mean, I could run over there and see if I can, like, sacrifice to get through. 'Cause I'm not killing that guy, that's for sure. But instead, let's run forward and see what we got up here. We're still in the stages of not being super desperate. Okay. Rat. This guy will probably go down pretty easily. Especially if he decides not to move at all. Alright. This is the part where things get a little bit scary. I wish I knew what was in there. Okay. So, mushroom, hollow. Ew. I don't know about that. Oh, and that guy. Gotta watch out for him. Are we glitched here? Because we appear to be glitched here. Suppose I'm not complaining too hard. Oh, we have hit 2 concurrent viewers. Welcome. This being the first real live stream I've tried on the channel, I said if I can hit 2 concurrent viewers, I'll be happy, so thank you for that. That's a bone wheel. Now, fortunately with... okay, good drop. With their AI being like the ghosts right now, I guess they're not going to activate till I get fairly close, so... I don't like it. So this isn't too bad. Considering I can take them out pretty easily. Oh, what am I going to do about that? I want that, but... Are we seriously just glitched here? Alright. What's gonna happen is he's gonna, like, activate right as I get him almost dead and just one-shot me or yeet me off the edge. Okay. There was no yeeting. That's pretty good. Does it randomize these guys as well? It does. So we'll kick this. Well, so far I would almost argue that the run here has been easier than the default run. Can I get past you somehow? Whoops. Oh, okay. That's the hardest enemy we've encountered so far. Oh, hello. That was close. Glad I did not panic there, or I would be dead right now. Okay, I cannot really see. All I know is there are a lot of dudes in there. Okay, that's one of the Guardian guys. I wonder if he'll hit me through the wall. I need wonder no more. Hydration check. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and go with maybe with that just for the looks, or maybe with that for the stats, or the buff, I suppose. Do we want to go back there? I think let's go up this time. Actually, no, we got no souls to worry about. I'm not going back down for those souls. It's fine. Let's run down here and see what we got in the catacombs. Just get a little bit of a lay of the land before we move through, like where we normally would. Into the Berg and all that. So yeah, biggest danger is the clam, I think. That guy will stand still. These guys are not that fast. The butcher will follow me, so hopefully I avoided activating him. Now we're going to have to worry about whatever the skull's randomized into, but it's fine. Oh, hello. The skulls are still skulls, so that's interesting. Curious if I can... I don't want any part of that. Curious if I can... You're still here. Get in here. Oh, right. I gotta kill him first. I was hoping I could get through here without the dog catching up to me, but that apparently is not the case. It's also fine, because I think he should die in a couple hits. Alright. I wonder if that guy just spawned there, or if he's actually not randomized. I would lean towards not randomized, but who knows. Okay, we hit the switch already. We got you. We got this fella. And let's see what we have in here. Okay. Another clam. That's going to make things great. Should we do the skip down to the bottom? That seems like it might be a smart thing to do. He does not seem particularly interested in me, which is fun. Really? I've decided we are going to do the skip down to the bottom. A fang boar and a giant rat. Okay, things are looking slightly worse for us now. I don't have an Eye of Death, do I? Nope. So we cannot do this, but we can grab whatever the item is. This is going to be like a bone wheel or something. Oh. Okay. Really now? Can I use this yet? This is actually, I would argue, one of the better items in the game. Another good drop. One of the better items in the game. And if I'm correct, I don't really have to worry about scaling. It's just straight up lightning damage. Yeah, we're going to go with this for now. I guess we could try and see who Pinwheel is. Oh. Does this still work? Yes, it does. Oh, that's who it was. That would have ended this little run pretty quickly. Also a good weapon, but not one that I'm probably going to be using. Now, this is a rare case of this little run probably being probably being easier than it is in the base game. Fang boar notwithstanding. We'll do Pinwheel or whatever the... What is this, bro? We'll do whatever the equivalent of Pinwheel is in this run. And then maybe go back up. See what we got. I wonder if I can peek down and figure it out. Tough enemy ahead. Yeah, we'll see about that. I think they actually kind of warp for the cutscenes, so we'll watch this. This is gonna like crash my game or something. Okay. I'm trying to get a hint here. But the model is so warped that I'm not sure what that is. Is that Nito? I see skeleton hands. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, friends. This is not happening right now. Whoop, whoop, yep. Okay. Well, now we know. You saw that damage, yes? That is not happening. However, what we can do is run down and just try and gather all the items. Man, alright. Well, good to know. So until I get some better damage, that's going to wall me in that direction for quite a while. But like I said, we'll run down and try and grab the items. The door's open anyway. We still have several different paths that we can take without getting locked, so... And I mean, we could try this, but Manus does have really strong, like, elemental resist. Almost died right there. He's still after me. Okay. Maybe we will stick with this for the moment, for the better mobility. There was like a Dark Wraith in there, right? We might have a tough time getting past him. And then on the drop down, there was a Fang Boar. Ugh. Yeah, we're going to have to drop down, though, because I'm not going to be able to get past that Dark Wraith. Unless... Just kidding. Unless... I mean, he is stuck there. Oh. Whoa. 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 Alright. This is fun. How about we go into Undead Burg? That sounds good. Yeah. That sounds great, in fact. I'll come back there once I have some more damage and or more health. But we got plenty of items up here to check out. Silver Knight, huh? Look at that. Unupgraded. Like, can't even properly use the weapon. This weapon rocks. Of course, it's the spear version. It would be. This is fine. Now I'm going to get backstabbed. Ugh. This is somewhat dangerous. Okay. All right. That guy will be easy. I don't see anybody up there that can hit me with a ranged attack right now. Neat. I'm hoping that relatively quickly we'll be able to do some neat fashion souls, but... Oops. But for now, I gotta worry about my equipment load. I meant to press the roll button if I did not. Okay, all is still fine. Ugh. 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 I hate the way the lock-on reticle moves up and down like that. Let's grab this item, I guess. Okay. I like. I very much like. So we got stamina regeneration for days now. And I can actually wield this, surprisingly. So Black Knights and Silver Knights should be fine now. Oh, he's going to hit me through the wall. Okay, we're good. I got 2 Firekeeper souls already. I should probably think about cashing. Speaking of, of course it'd be the axe version. The one that I'm least familiar with fighting. Get zapped. Oh. Braced armor of favor. Okay. Really? Is this guy gonna kill me through the wall, is the question. I think we're gonna commit and just hit the bonfire here. Alright, at least this is no problem. Uh-huh. Now remember, we also have the ability here to skip down to where Capra Demon is by doing the jump, so I will keep that in mind if things get a little bit too scary. Ooh, that's tempting. Quite tempting. However, we're gonna not worry about Fashion Souls quite yet, just focus on survival for the time being. I feel like this is going to crash my game. I do love the little snake dude up there. Oh, it's the golden version? I wonder if there's any sort of special thing for killing it. Probably not. Whoa! That's the one downside of this weapon, is it's got that horrible whiff animation. So far, so good. I believe this weapon upgrades with Twinkling, if memory serves. I've not used it that many times. Okay. It makes sense now. I understand. But I wish I didn't. I hate Dark Souls dogs. Alright. Let's go light the bonfire. And then we'll check out what's going on with that. At least there's nobody that's sniping me from here. We're not going to rest yet, although I could get some levels from this. And I do not have... For some reason I thought that required a key. But I do not have any of the keys right now. I guess we kill this. Okay, I can't tell what's over there. $250 for humanity, yes please. 10,000 for a soul of a lost undead. I will pass, but I will take that. That is still better. That is definitely better. Twinkling Titanite for 200. Okay, we will remember this. Helm of Thorns. We'll buy the cheap stuff for now. Oh, actually, I need that too.
Thank you, Kai.
Okay, things have rapidly turned into a much easier sort of situation. We got a little bit of fashion going now. Or I'm still medium rolling, so 3.2. Nope. Alright, we'll just go with that for now. Is there actually not anybody in there? Oh, that was the tree. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, come on. We're gonna have to run by that guy, because I don't think there's any way. Alright, that actually was not that much of a problem. Man, getting Havels, like, right off the bat, that is a very good thing. White Titanite. Let's go down here and see about getting these items. Is this guy still stuck? No, where is he? There's a mosquito and a giant warrior here. Alright. YOLO. Okay. Must have fallen to his death at some point. Bonk. Neat. Yeah, whoever was down here must have just fallen off. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's rest at the bonfire. Probably just put those, that's even better. Probably just put these souls into levels. Oh, there's one more item here I forgot. Sure. But yeah, probably put these souls into levels and then we'll go towards Taurus Demon, I guess. Hopefully it's not Manus. One thing I don't actually remember, I think that each of the randomized bosses, like, can only appear once. So because Manus was Pinwheel, that means that Manus should not be whoever's in Taurus Demon's room. What am I hearing? Oh, it's him, the chainmail dude. So we should be alright. I don't see anything too horribly frightening over there. What is the Black Knight right now? Okay, well there is that guy. That's horribly frightening, but... Another giant rat, okay. Yeah, let's level up. Ah, shoot. I might as well just spend some of my soul items as well. Just get some more levels right early. One of the things that I really dislike about the remaster is that they didn't go the extra mile to put, like, souls required for level there. I do still think the remaster is probably the best way to play this game, but there were a couple things where I'm like, really? You didn't think to do that? Okay. 2020 should be a good starting setup for us. Cool. This is fine. Oh, here's something we are, like, basically never do. But in this case, it might actually be worth it. Wait. Alright. I guess we have to jump that? Like I said, I hardly ever do it, so... Bonk. Bonk. And jump. Okay, clearly I don't know how to actually do this. I am like 99% sure that that can be done, however. We might have to, because I don't know how we're getting through this room otherwise. Maybe we have to angle a little bit better. There we go. And that's our Black Knight, huh? Okay. Ugh. Apparently he does not like lightning. What was that? Got a dart guy somewhere? Oh, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, the thing that does kind of suck here is I don't think I'm going to be able to run past this guy because he's too... Oh, it was a snake. Okay. He's a little too wide to run past. But if I kill him, at least he body blocks the other enemies. Which can one-shot the snake dude. And this guy will be easy enough to run past. Wait! At least we still remember how to do that. Now I'm somewhat curious what's going to happen here. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Okay, well, doable. Probably want to go back to this, because he's not going to be weak to lightning. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there's a freaking dog too, huh? Okay. Yeah, this will be doable. Oh, it's the large one too. So that jumping attack is definitely going to one-shot me. Do I have anything better than this? I do not. Let us give it the old college try. He could technically jump himself off, but doubtful. I just really got to watch out for the jump attack. We might have to try and get him to jump off. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Frightening. I don't like that there's no, like, audio feedback. I don't know why that makes it seem scarier than it actually is. No, that's... He could jump off with that. My mistake. I mean, this is definitely doable. Oh, 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 oh. Dang. Come on, you know you want to. Yes. Later, nerd. Alright, everything went better than expected. And 3,600 souls. Uchi. There's a tree blocking the path. Okay. Hello, friend.
The way I... This please...
Oh, still gives the same item. Alright, whatever. I probably want to try and do most of the NPC quests, though, because their drops should, in theory, be randomized. Go back to this. Alright, we should be able to run through there without too much of an issue, but we'll go ahead and kick down the shortcut. And at this point, I've got 20 and 20, so let's start getting some weapon stats, I suppose. Hold on. Go back. I think I might stick with the blacksmith hammer for a while. So let's just try and get up to one-handing range first off. More than likely, this is going to be the best weapon that I have for a little bit. Did we skip any other items in here? We actually did. Might be worth trying to go back for them. Yeah, let's do it. And now I don't have very many souls, so if I die, it's not that huge a deal. Wait. Thought I heard a dude jump down after me, and I was incredibly impressed that he managed to pull that off. Oh, the one dude did not respawn. I wonder if it keeps that property then. This was probably a mistake. So all those dudes are just going to get stuck at the entrance, and I'm going to be screwed. Okay. So we got an item there. Is that it? Is there a chest? Well, there's an item. There's a chest inside the... Hello. Okay, well, I guess this will technically work. I don't have the key, so I can't get into where the gold pine resin normally is, but we could... Well, we got a few options. In fact, I might just do the skip down to Capra Demon just to see what's down there. So I'm kind of curious. Alright, here goes. Okay, well, that could have gone worse. No. No. Alright, whatever. We'll see if I can grab what's in here. I'm sorry, friend. Oh! Well, GG. It's alright, we'll try that again. Hydration check. Today I'm drinking cold brew. Plain. Oops. It's alright, we'll make this work. There's just one more item in there, so... Then we can do the skip down to Capra Demon and see what's down there. There, that's how that's supposed to go. Oh, hello. I have not picked up any other keys, right? No, I have not. Okay, this time he's back. Last time he was not back. I wonder what the difference is. And this weapon is good. Guess this isn't that big a deal, because it... still dies pretty fast. The dang snake would stop trying to bite me. Having now hit 2 concurrent viewers several times, I'm going to get greedy, and if we can get to 3, that'll be my goal for the, the stream. Okay, not good. I don't like. Alright, we're fine. What do we got in here? Yeah, that might be helpful for later, I guess. Okay. This is once again fine. Yep, totally fine. Okay, let's go ahead and run down and try the skip and see what's down there. And then we can also go through into the Undead Parish without too much of an issue. Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy just in case I miss the first time. Oh, dog. Oh, Balder. Oh, Balder again. Clearly I did not make it through here fast enough. Loaded head, alright. One of the funny things for me of randomizers is always getting like super rare items like that and being like, whoa, that's really cool, and then going, but it's also useless, so I'm not going to use it. Alright, can we get first try? Wait, nope. Didn't commit to that one. Wait. Alright, we're good. I mean, shoot, we could also... Really? We could also try and, what is this setup, dude? We could just try Capra Demon, see what it is. What was that? Oh! That's alright, we know how to fight him. Just caught me off guard, that's all. Alright, let's see if I can do it a little bit faster this time. I should be able to get down and run and hit the jump before anything gets me. Oh yeah, record time, look at that. Okay. Now, where did that guy actually come from? Because the tree dude's right here. I guess he's one of the Hollow Thieves. So that's a dog. I mean, he aggroed when I went in here, right? I'm just a little scared to try running through here before I know where this guy actually is. Oh, he's here. Okay. Alright, come on. Here we go. Whoops. Now, if I just get killed by a Black Knight, that will be embarrassing. There we go. Which one of these has items in it? Is it this one? Yes. Okay, the smart thing to do would be to go up in the shortcut before we do anything else, so that's what we shall do. Really? Okay, well I can deal with that at least. I should be able to just run past him, so no harm done. Later. Okay, things are dying. And with that, we have hit 3 concurrent viewers. Thank you. This is my first real live stream, and I said if I hit 3, I'd be happy. Okay. While we're up here, we'll also check out the merchant over here. We good? I think we're good. Oh, no, we're not.
Drat! What a humdrum lad you are.
Okay. Let's see what we got in the inventory. Normal stuff. I will take these, though. Oh, that's infinite. Okay. We could spend 500,000 on a red titanite chunk. That's an option. Hello, friends. That's going to be definitely taken into consideration. Shoot. Let's buy a few more of these, I guess.
Come again if you...
What do I need in terms of stats for the Obsidian Greatsword? 20 and 16. We are not that far off. That right there could become the endgame weapon, in fact. We do have a lot of souls. Let's go hit the bonfire, level up. And then, after that, we'll go see who Capra Demon has been randomized to. Now, although I feel quite comfortable pairing the Great Sword variant, I do not feel very comfortable pairing the Great Axe variant, because I'm just not used to fighting them. So we'll do it with zoning. It might be faster to run back through this way, actually, and hit this bonfire instead. Then we'll just do the skip a second time, or a third time. Get out of my way. Get out of... Yes. Not what I meant to do. Don't. Don't. Oh, okay. Alright, let's hit some strength and dex requirements here. So I want to get to Obsidian Greatsword levels. See what we got here in terms of soul items. Is 2016, is that right? Okay. So we're looking at 320 base damage. Now granted, this has lightning on it, but holy cow, that is strong. How strong? Well, not strong enough to kill this guy in one hit, apparently. Does not have any scaling, right? Yep, so it is going to be base damage regardless. Which actually somewhat works in my favor, because I can put all my stats into something else if I really want to. Alright, let's go ahead and do the Capra skip one more time, or the Berg skip. See who's in Capra Demon's boss room. And then get killed by whoever's down there, probably. Wait! Flawless. Please don't die from the fall. Okay. Alright, we're going to be a little bit tactical here, though, and see if we can pull these couple enemies here. Yeah, this is a weapon I basically never get to use, because I really don't do New Game Plus for the most part. Okay, the Black Knight down here did not respawn, unless he's in the ceiling or something. Oh. So I guess in theory we should have 2 normal enemies in here, along with whoever Capra has changed into. Let's try it. Oh! Very fair. Are you kidding me, dude? Okay. Alright, this is technically doable. maybe. Alright, we do good damage. That's the one good thing here. This is just going to be like a war of attrition. Or not even attrition, just like to see if I can kill him before I run out of flasks. Alright. This is a good pattern. Good news is I don't get one shot, so that's helpful. I can always switch over to humanity healing if I need to. No, don't do this, though. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Yeah, if we can get into this pattern, this is definitely doable. Okay. Nope, I don't like this very much. Nor do I like this. Okay. The hitboxes in the remaster fortunately made it a little bit easier to see than the ones in the, like, Prepare to Die edition. Okay, this is good. Oh no. Alright, we're in this. We're still in it. We're still in it, technically. Oh man. Whew. That was very scary. But I think we've done it. Whew. Palm sweaty, mom spaghetti or something like that. Holy cow, that was scary. I did not, in fact, get a key from that, so we cannot go into the depths. But hey, that's boss number, well, technically 3, if you count the Asylum. Ooh, alright. Now what? Let's go up this way, I guess. We got some more items this direction. Okay. Anybody home? That guy's home. Ah. Hey, you're just the guy that's supposed to be here. What am I looking at? What is this? Huh? Alright, that was disturbing. We will soldier on. Is it this one that has the item? Yes. Alright, that's a pretty good find. Doesn't help me at all at this second, but for later. Oh, hello. I literally saw that guy like 2 seconds ago, and then forgot he was there. This is fine. You see, I just got a little bit greedy with the 2-hit combo there. I would prefer not to use another humanity, seeing as I had to burn 2 during that last fight. No, I have no idea how to do the skip to get into this door. So, I guess we're out of luck there. Here we actually fall into the territory of being perhaps easier than the base game, because we don't have torch hollows to deal with. We'll just try and pull them one by one. Who is that in the back? Just a normal hollow. Oh, this is one of the big rats. I did not notice this. Hold on. It's okay, we have a strat for this. I thought we had a strat for this. Same strat that we use if we come down here at like level 1 in a normal run. Oh, we have rolled into the fire. I'm just gonna have to use another humanity. Excuse me? Okay. Thank you. Whoops, wrong button. That time I heard it appear behind me. I am very worried about that attack because it's just gonna like appear on top of me at random. And all this for an item that I don't even really want. Okay. If I recall, we had, what, like 2 more hollow guys down here? 1 more hollow guy. Nope. Well played. Occult Club. I do not think this helps me in any way. I don't think I can go that way because I don't have the key. I can open this. I don't know if that helps me either, but I might as well. And at this point, we could run all the way back, but that sounds like it's going to take too long, so we'll just homeward bound. Not in the interest of this taking forever. Alright. Go ahead and pop another soul item, I guess. See if we can get up to 20 as soon as possible. And then, shoot, if I really wanted to, I could even start using magic at that point. Okay, so Capra Demon's dead. Taurus Demon is dead. I guess we'll all go on into Undead Burg. Well, the equivalent of Capra Demon and Taurus Demon. Yeah, we'll try up first. Another tree. It cracks me up. Isn't there like an item underneath this guy? Or is it that one and I already grabbed it and forgot? Okay, well, whatever. Oh, there it is. Okay, not immensely helpful. Although, we can use these. Probably get another 2 levels? 1 level. 1 more and we can one-hand this. So let's go ahead and just go all in. I don't know if this is going to get me there. Not quite. And for some reason, I feel like I want to save the soul of Sif. I'm not exactly sure what that reason is, but I'm sure there's something. Oh, it's the business rat. This might be a good candidate for our first kindled bonfire as well. Oh, no, hello. Who was that? Like, where did he come from? I don't think he was the Black Knight, right? Okay. guardian of the tower. The dang mosquito. That's the fun of the randomizer, though. Sometimes you end up with something horrific, like getting the stray demon inside of Capra's room. Oh, that's neat. And sometimes you end up with a mosquito in place of a Black Knight. So we got a basilisk and a dog. Fortunately, no one should be able to close the gate, so we can not have to worry about that, at least. Okay. Not super worried about him, honestly. We'll leave the gate open, I guess. Doesn't really matter either way. We'll try this way first. Okay, that's no problem. That is somewhat of a problem. I'm just gonna actually go straight for the bonfire. We go, okay. That scared me. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight for the bonfire because I don't want to have to run that again. And we've almost been streaming for an hour and a half at this point. I probably am only going to go for a couple hours today. Probably no more than 3. That might have gotten me enough to level up again. Not quite. But let's see what Andre has, and then I'll probably kindle this one. That's the gesture I make anytime I see Andre. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Demon's Catalyst. Okay.
Go get your...
Probably buy a couple of those things later, but for now, I want to get to 20 strength so I can one-hand this. And I didn't see a hollow guy up there, so we will not be able to do the gate skip for Sin's Fortress. I do see Sigurd over there, but we'll worry about him later. I think the giant rat actually just fell off the cliff, so we might get that to happen again. But if I can find a, like, normal hollow guy in there somewhere... Yeah, I see no rat. Anyways, yeah, if there's a normal hollow guy around here somewhere, we could technically lure him over here. I hate this enemy. And do the Sin's Fortress gate skip, if need be. Okay. Unironically, probably harder than the Steel Armored Knight, if I'm being perfectly honest. That would have been a decent weapon to have on the Stray Demon, with the bleed. Thanks. We can open this other shortcut. We do have the option of going back to the Asylum as well. Hello? If I recall, at the very beginning of the game, we saw a Gargoyle down where Stray Demon is, so that should be relatively easy. In fact, maybe we'll do that right now. After resting at the bonfire to get 10 flasks, of course. So the worst thing that we've encountered thus far is Manus in the Pinwheel boss room. That's going to be a little bit of a roadblock for quite a while, I think. But fortunately, the only thing that's down there is Tomb of the Giants. I mean, things are randomized, so there could be, like, all my key items down there, of course, but... Yeah, we get it. Trying to remember what he had to buy. Yeah, we'll buy that. Only 3, so that doesn't help me. Okay. Yeah, let's do the Asylum. Of course, I don't have the key to get through the one door, but that's fine. We can always go back there if we need to. With my luck, one of the key items will be behind that door. Another nice change from the Prepare to Die edition to the remaster is you can actually make that with a roll instead of a jump. Okay. But if you ever go back and watch some older videos on my channel, I had a, I guess it was just an item randomizer, not enemy randomizer run that I did a long time ago. And I think, like, the Covenant of Artorias was literally one of the great arrows in Calamete's boss room, which was just ridiculous. Like, I was going around jumping to weird items in the Great Hollow and everything, trying to figure out where this last item could be. Oh, that's a pretty terrible little setup here. Oh, okay, I do have purple moss. I can leave that for the nest. I should have bought one of those blooming purple mosses a minute ago. Nope. Okay. Of course, it's the fire one. As long as I don't get dark beaded, I should be okay here. Yep, this is fine. Oh. Alright, let's see. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get sniped off the edge here. Let's see what we get. Chaos Zweihander run? Question mark? Perhaps. Okay. Alright, now as I mentioned a moment ago, that should be a gargoyle, so I'm not particularly worried about that. I don't know who just died, but somebody. I guess it was one of the Black Knights. He's gonna snipe me in the back. Yes, he is. I do not, in fact, want to rest here. We want to run through this way. Man, that almost was able to hit me. So we'll see which Black Knight died. Could be this one, could be that one. This Black Knight is, in fact, a crystal dude. Is it one of the Sens, or not Sens, but the Sif crystal dudes, or one of the Hydra crystal dudes? I'm not sure, just based on his health pool. Please don't. Okay. I think that's one of the Sif ones, because that did a lot of damage through my guard. And Oscar should be here. Yeah, I definitely should have shuffled the NPC's equipment, because that could have made this a lot more interesting, but oh well. Ooh, man. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, how appropriate. Man. That's rough. Alright, assuming this is actually a gargoyle, that, like I saw at the beginning of the run, this should not be too much of a problem. Don't want that guy falling on my head, though. It is, in fact, a gargoyle. Should be easy peasy, but I do want to see if I can cut his tail. Okay. Dang. The damage. Good roll. I can literally just trade with him. Was that combustion or great combustion? Regular combustion. I'm going to be honest, because I managed to nab this obsidian greatsword so early, I think we're going to stick with that, which means I never have to level strength or dex ever again. And we might actually spec into a magic build. Or alternately, I could just keep pumping vitality and endurance, but you hit diminishing returns there anyway, so this has opened up many possibilities for us. I guess this was the Black Knight who fell through the floor, because I do not see him. I'm trying to remember, is Purging Stone a drop from the crows? Or that you can leave for the crows? I think it might be, so we'll try that. I'll just have to remember to come back here with like a couple more items that I can give to them. But all in all, this wasn't too bad. You know what would be really nice is if I were to randomly get the Lord Vessel somewhere. That would be quite nice, in fact. See, I just really don't want to get toxic. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, he must have been upstairs. Is he missing health? He is. He fell down, I guess. He can fall down again. That would have been pretty cool. Just get sucker punched by that guy and taken out. Alright, let's try dropping the Purging Stone, and then we'll get out of here. Can you drop an egg vermifuge?
No.
No, you don't like that? What about this? Do you like this? Maybe. We'll do a little hydration check while we reload. Not bad. Okay. This has not particularly helped me in any way, but hey, now we know. I do have one dragon scale, so we might want to go back and upgrade this weapon. And not even we might. I know for a fact we do want to do that. Yeah, we'll Homeward Bone just for time's sake. Should take us to Undead Parish still. Or no, it'll take us to Firelink, dang it. Whatever. We'll take the elevator. And I'm trying to think if there are any other useful skips that we can do to get through to other areas. I mean, we do still have Parish, Darkroot Garden. I got the Covenant of Artorias, but I did not get the Crest of Artorias yet. So we're a little bit limited on what we can do in the garden, but we can do the butterfly fight, or whatever that ends up being. It'll probably be Gwen or something. Which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wouldn't be the best thing in the world, but... We also could try up there, but I'm going to go hit this bonfire first. Don't. Do not. And we do also have some more items inside the parish that we haven't grabbed yet, so sky's the limit here. We can even go down and fight the Hydra. Hydra should be randomized, honestly, so no idea what that's going to look like. The only thing that I can't yet do is get down to Blighttown, I guess. Okay, let us... Yep. We'll buy one of these just for later. I probably should buy some arrows. Just in case I end up needing them. I'll get like 25. Alright.
Go get your...
And we'll put the rest into levels. And then I guess we'll try gargoyles, because why not? So I need 3,300-ish. That will get me there. This might get me there. And we'll go ahead and kindle this one. I'll probably die on the way to gargoyles, quite honestly, but if we kindle this one, at least it'll be kindled for later. And actually, did I not get... Yeah, I got the right of kindling earlier. Screw it, we're going to kindle this another time. I like it. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and try... See who Gargoyles does. Having not done this randomizer before, I believe it should still be 2 enemies. So, 2 times the fun. Or 1/2 the fun, perhaps, depending on how it goes. Looks like I'm safe there. Alright, that's not the worst thing. Don't get me wrong, it's not the best thing. That was a little weird, the way he jumped off the stairs. Okay, yeah, lesson learned. We'll try it again. Just like when you jump up the stairs like that, how it kind of carries your momentum, he just got the same buff from that. Very interesting. So this is pretty much set. We just got to figure out this at this point. Is the rat there again? Yes, he is, but I doubt that he can fit through the door. Oh, shoot. He might be able to. We'll find out shortly. I shouldn't be able to fit through here, at least. You know what? Let's just run through and see who's here. So far, so good. So far, so bad. This is fine. This is not fine. This is fine again. We'll see who the boss is first, and then I'll get the items later. Whew. It's scary. So we got Nito, which honestly is probably not that big a deal. It's going to be whoever the second enemy is. I do like the Nito T-pose, though. That looks pretty cool. Really now? Oh, okay. I almost always get hit by that. It's quite funny. Okay, Nito is not activated, which means that we're going to kill this guy first. and hope that, don't go into the corner, dude. We'll just hope that we can kill Nito, which honestly should not really be a problem. Nito is a really easy boss, all things considered. I just don't want to get over there to activate him. Or he might just activate at 50% HP. I didn't think about that. In fact, that seems more likely. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. Is it going to do his AoE but not give me a visual indicator of it? Or is he trying to do his, like, Gravelord sword poke thing? Seems like maybe it's not functioning properly, which works in my favor. But we're going to want to speed this up a little bit. Yep, it seems like his Gravelord sword thing is not functioning as intended. This is fine. Okay. Alright, we should be alright now. Let's see how it goes. Dude, this is at upgrade +1, by the way. And his HP should not be scaled. That is insane. Yeah, this weapon is broken early game. Which is fine by me, if I'm being perfectly honest. I need all the help I can get. Okay. And this is actually pretty good, if I'm being honest, to get Nito here, because there was always the possibility of getting Nito in a super narrow boss room where I couldn't get away from the AoE, so to get him out of the way here is going to be helpful to me. Uh-oh. Just got to avoid getting knocked off the edge by that, and we should be okay. I'm going to trust. Okay, well, trusting worked, but it also meant that I didn't get any hits on him. Couple more hits. Later, nerd. All right. Oh, I thought I was going to get a unique drop or something. I guess not. Okay, well, bell number 1 came without too much trouble. Honestly, the hardest part's going to be trying to get through those enemies to get to Lautrec. And then the question becomes, we can start thinking about it now, do I want to leave Lautrec alive? Well, shoot, I can't get Lautrec because I don't have the key. Never mind. I guess I want to leave Lautrec alive because his drop later on could be something different. Or I could just kill him as soon as I see him to get the drops then. I don't know. I guess we'll leave him alive and see how it goes. But first, what do you have other than the well, what is it gesture? Which of course is essential for any Dark Souls run. For 10? Yes, please. Ah, shoot. This is where I don't remember what... Well, I know that's going to be better. I'm pretty sure Soul of a Proud Knight is over 1,000 souls. Interesting. For 50, yeah, I'll buy that.
Thou art welcome.
Yeah. Might be able to switch my gauntlets out now, too. Not for something that weighs 8, though. 5.5, 1.5, 3.5, perhaps. Yes, indeed. Alright, see if I can get the items that are down here. Probably do this. Okay. Okay. No, that was not good. Okay, well. I don't think there was any getting out of that one. So there are 2 items up there. They could be key items, so I gotta go get them. But I can probably just YOLO it and sacrifice and be fine. Never did discover if he can make it through the door or not. Okay, so Black Knight, large skeleton. Let's go for this item first, because some guys might get stuck at the doorway. And we can always hop down. Is that true? I don't think I can hop down from here, actually. Okay, alright, that's a good find. That opens up another path. And shoot, already having the Covenant of Artorias, yeah, he ain't here, means that we could go down and do whatever the Four Kings boss fight is, literally right now. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to get unstuck there. Okay. Oh, I have a master plan, though. Yeah. And now it's just a Black Knight fight, just like any normal Black Knight fight. No drop, that's fine. How horrific. This guy's just gonna stun lock me is the only thing I'm worried about. Okay. I should be able to get past this guy without too much of an issue. Or, you know, with an issue. Not really used to fighting this guy. I normally just circle behind his back. So I'm not really sure of the roll timings. Oh, did we just hit 4 viewers? Very nice. Glad to have you. Here we go. Unfortunately, you just missed the fight of Demon, Firesage, and Nito together up where the Gargoyles are. Which was one of the more interesting things that we've run into thus far. Sage Robe. Shoot, that's actually way better. And we got a little bit of fashion going on now. Not a ton, but enough. This guy, huh? Let's go grab this item, and then we'll circle through around the edge over there. Am I crazy? Is there not an item here? I guess it's just a Baldur, that guy that's normally there, that I'm thinking of. In theory, that chainmail dude should not be able to fit through that doorway. In theory. Okay, theory has failed me. We run. Oh yes, we run. I wonder if I get far enough away. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's go ahead and go this way first. Maybe I can lure that guy out. Dude, he's still coming. Oh, this works out just fine, though. We'll do this. Nope, not that. We'll go here. What was that? Purple something? Yep, that's what I wanted. Okay. Up the ladder, please. What did I just get? Purple... It's not a key item. It's not a spell. It's probably a miscellaneous. Exit Battle of Stos. Oh, okay. That's why I had no idea what that is. I never mess around with that. Alright, so how do we approach this one, friends? I guess we could approach it by just seeing how much damage I do. Wrong button. Well, correct button, but I meant to do the jumping attack. Okay, yep. Not what I meant to do. As long as he doesn't do the attack that he's about to do. Oh, that wasn't even that bad. Okay. Actually, one of my favorite weapons. It's not, like, broken or anything, but just a solid, fun weapon to use. Gargoyle's halberd. Alright, at this point, I might be able to drop attack this guy and then kill him, or just run past. I think run past sounds even smarter. That was not very smart, but it worked out. Oh, we can't hit the parry or the riposte on the stairs. Alright. This is fine, I think, because I think I have Purging Stone still. Unless I traded my last one. Or that could just give us an excuse to go down into New Londo. Do I still have one Purging Stone? Oh, I got plenty. We're good. We'll go through the front way and see about grabbing that item that's in the corner, just to see what it is. And then I guess the next thing for us to do would be probably New Londo, since I cannot get down into Blighttown yet. So yeah, we'll run through this way, I guess. These chainmail dudes are everywhere. Not a fan. There's a dog here, right? It's fine. Oh, I thought it was fine. Yep. As long as I don't get cursed again. Alright, we're gonna do the little de-aggro loop-de-loop here, I guess. Look at that. Totally juked him. This dog's about to eat me, though. Okay. Okay, I do still need the item. Don't know if it's an armor. So, did everyone go back to their normal places? Where the heck did everybody go? Okay, whatever. We'll rush it. Not useful in this particular instance, anyway. Okay. So then at this point, that should be all the items in the Undead Parish. I guess we could try Darkroot Garden. We can't get through the locked door, but we can do whatever the Moonlight Butterfly boss fight is. And I suppose at this point, my main goal is actually to find dragon scales. Because I want to get this weapon upgraded as soon as possible. Yeah. If I can make it to 30 vitality, 30 endurance, we'd also be in a pretty good spot. Oh, we're almost there. Might as well use the soul item. Alright. Yep, we'll try Darkroot Garden then. Oh, I haven't even peeked in here to see who the... Huh? Huh? What? I have no idea what that is. Okay. Not quite as threatening as his larger older brother. Thanks for that, though. We also can do the Hydra. We got plenty of options here. I wish I just had more keys. Another one, huh? Oh. That's going to be really irritating to run through here every time, so I think we're going to go... Are you serious, dude? Can I squeeze past him? Of course not. Alright, we're all in now. Let's see what's at the end of this path, because I don't want to have to run this a second time. I guess I should consider myself fortunate that his little skulls don't actually work. The other thing I often forget about these dragon weapons is that because they have literally no scaling, I think it shouldn't even matter one-handing versus two-handing. But that is completely false, apparently, because that just did 160. Hello? Okay. I was all ready to parry him. Ooh, okay, good. Is it 1-1... Let's see, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Big if true, because then we can upgrade this. Scared the crap out of me just now. Yeah, then we can upgrade this a second time. Alright, so I can't go that way yet. We'll try it down here. Ugh. Dog. Alright. I have no words for what I just witnessed. But I suppose it's somewhat appropriate getting a tree down here. Alright, this has the potential to be bad. This guy will absolutely melt my health bar. So, Fangbore, one of those phalanx dudes. Dog. The praying dude's not really a problem. Another one? Out of here. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is a trap. Nah. Apparently it literally wasn't. Okay. Of all these guys, I'm sure that I cannot one-shot the Fangbore. But the others... Holy crap, that damage. Alright. I'm curious if this guy's AI is bugged somehow. Do I not already have combustion? I guess technically you can get multiple copies of that spell. Oh, hello. Alright, we'll go check here, and then we'll come back and attack the boss, I suppose. Ornifex. My only real experience fighting this enemy is grinding for Covenant items. Halberd Knight, it's not really that big a deal, actually. Dude, what is up with the enemy AI in here? Okay, well, I'll take it. I guess, you know, I guess it's because he's like the guardian dude, right? So his AI is not going to activate until I get to a specific spot. That's all I can think of. Oh, shoot. Ooh, that's tempting. That is definitely tempting. But I think what we have right now might unironically be better. Normally that would be like the drop of a lifetime, but... Oh. How's my weapon condition looking? I accidentally used the special attack a couple times. Give me a key. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go see what the butterfly fight is. We have the Stray Demon, and the Demon Firesage, and Nito out of the way already. So I'm trying to think like who would be really bad for it to be. Seethe. That would be really bad. But, alright. No sense in worrying about it. Dang it. We'll just go see who it is. Can always homeward bone if I need to. Okay. I think that's actually totally fine. I think. We'll find out. Oh shoot, yeah, this is more than fine. Bye! Or is he just going to teleport back up in a minute? He might have actually fallen onto the level. Okay, I've seen something like this before. Might need to punch stuff to get him to, like, attack. Or we might just have to reload and try it again. See if we can get him to not jump off. I think the issue is that he fell down onto the actual level and is probably deloaded. Unloaded, whatever. We'll try it again. The damage is good, so, I mean, no issues there. Okay, yep, we can just keep him in this position. We might have to come back to this one. There shouldn't be any way for me to run or roll off the wall. I do have an idea, though. So the problem is, I believe, that he's falling down, hitting the actual level, and thus not falling to his death. So if we get him to jump down over here, maybe then he'll actually fall to his death. We'll give it like 1 or 2 more tries, and then I'll have to figure something else out. I'm not sure what. So we'll just run straight for him at the very start of the fight, I guess. And then get back here. It's also possible that having him next to the, Okay. No, it looks like he's just instantly despawning as soon as he falls. Well, let's give it one more shot, and then after that, I guess I'll have to come back here later and figure something else out. Maybe, red tier stone, crystal, catalyst, dark bead, or something. If I can set that up later in the run. Don't do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set up some sort of one-shot to eliminate him. Alright. Well, that's a shame. That is, in fact, a shame. Just in the interest of saving time, we'll go ahead and do this. We're getting close to 30-30. Do I have any actually good spells? Because I can technically use them. I could, in theory, maybe, possibly, be good. That also could, in theory, maybe, possibly be good. Okay, so then instead we'll run down to the Hydra and see what's going on down there. I really need to start getting some keys because I'm slightly running out of places to go. But we still do have the Catacombs and the New Londo Ruins. And hopefully there'll be some keys along the way down here. I cannot get past them. That is a shame. Okay. But anyways, we got a few item drops down here. So hopefully one of them will be a key. And if the last crystal lizard was any indication, yes, it does appear that those have been randomized. I wonder. Hold on. I don't know how this is gonna work out for me. I don't want to get toxic though. Oh, awesome. I guess we could just do it this way. That makes a little more sense, huh? Oh, that sort of is appropriate for the area, I guess. Mm-hmm. Now, before we go that way, we'll go down here and see who our Black Knight is this time. Oh, a little bit of a downgrade. Huh. Is that the second one of those that I've gotten? It is. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we'll go back up here. I am probably going to think about calling it quits pretty soon here. I didn't plan to stream for like the entire day, just a few hours for this technically second, but for all intents and purposes, first live stream on the channel. And the idea will be to use the live streams for stuff like this, where it doesn't really make sense to do an episodic series, but I plan to still primarily stick to episodes and like quick look mini review style things. Oops, I did not mean to do that, but it works out. Sorry, that looked painful. Ooh, okay. Actually, also a pretty good place to fight that guy. In fact, stop. Getting any enemies that have like a big AoE attack and having them in a large open area is quite fortunate. So I guess we have this guy in place of the Hydra, from the looks of it. I'm going to try and cut the tail. I assume it probably works. We do good damage. See if I can get him over this way more. Big hat. Oh, we might have to sacrifice function for form here. Alright, here we go. Should be able to get the tail. I'm not sure what the lore implications of this would be. It is a little weird fighting him here. I'm just going to stay away from the water. It seems like my best bet. Oh, and actually, I had totally forgotten. We can make our way into Darkroot Garden the back way. It's just something I don't normally think about because I don't have to do it. Alright, is this going to work? Yes. So yeah, we can go up there and get to the fight that way. Although I don't think we can do the boss fight without the coming of Artorias. A spear, thanks. I guess let's do the DLC setup. I don't have the because Dusk might sell some good items. Perhaps. Curious what it's going to give me here. I've fought that powered up crystal enemy like tons of times at this point. Oh. This is literally the most terrifying thing it could have possibly been. In fact, I'm going to top off my health here. As he just menacingly walks towards me. Wow, that guy has a lot of HP. Give me one moment here. Apologies, was getting a phone call on my work phone. What are the lore implications of this dropping humanity? That's what I want to know. Oh, she spawns over here. Okay, interesting. I thought we weren't going to get her for a second there.
So, my.
Okay. So we'll go back to where she spawns in, which should be the normal spot. And then I will probably take a quick break to see what said phone call was about. Refill the water jug and whatnot. And then we'll probably go up there. Or if we're really lucky, Dusk will sell some keys. Oh, I don't even have to quit and reload. I forgot. I can just summon her. Very nice. Hi again. That is definitely worth 500 souls. Okay. Okay. Ooh, for 2,000. That is part of my favorite armor set, but I like the top better than the legs. So we'll skip out on that for now.
If thou art in.
Alright, give me 1 second. We'll take a quick break and I'll be back with us in a moment. Is that an item up there? Hold on. Unfortunately, I did not prepare any elevator music for the quick break, so instead you'll just get to see the thumbnail art. So, back in a moment. And we're back. The phone call on the work phone ended up being a phone solicitor, which is not surprising. However, when it's on the work phone, you kind of have to answer it. Alright, let's go up the ladder and see what we can check out in Darkroot Garden. We have a few opportunities for interesting things because I have the ability to join the Forest Hunter Covenant and get access to a merchant and a couple other drops. So, yeah. That's so weird. I don't think I've ever seen this item before. Like, I know what it's for, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it. And oh, I wish we could sprint up ladders. Oh well. So this next part might actually be a case of things being easier than in the base game, because we, well, hopefully, won't have the big cats. Huh, okay. I mean, somewhat lore appropriate, right? Alright, so that'll go that way. Let's go this way. Actually, I wonder if these enemies are even going to aggro on me. And one of them's a tree, so probably not. Okay, alright, sewer chamber key. Sewer chamber key. Hold on. That's the one that just unlocks the bonfire, right? I don't think that goes down into the depths, unfortunately. What is this stomping I hear? Oh, it's one of the, like, Drake guys. Oh, and a painting guardian. Let's try. Interesting. Are there any other items over there? I don't think there are. We have this, of course. Karmic Justice, alright. Another item that I almost never will acquire in a normal playthrough. Alright, before I join, I probably want to go kill the archer, because I can get a unique drop from that. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, mistakes have been made. This is fine. We can correct them. Mistakes have now been corrected. Probably be a reasonable idea to go turn in one of my Firekeeper souls. However, I just realized a slight problem with this is that the Firekeeper souls that I have could potentially be the one that you turn in to revive the Firekeeper and Firelink, because they are, in fact, taking up 2 different slots. So maybe we'll think about that a little bit more. Anyways, there are a couple more items here, and then that one NPC. I forgot this guy was even here. That was a good roll catch, actually. Impressive. Very nice. The damage. Oh, I just remembered. I think we can upgrade this weapon again, too. Alright. Where are you? There you are. Okay, I don't know what we're doing here. Don't roll off the edge, then I gotta quit out and reload. That might be unavoidable at this point. No. These are like suboptimal weapon switches, my friend. Okay. Gotta be a little bit careful here, because I don't know what all these tree dudes are gonna be. Dark Wraith. That was my bad. See, I'm gonna get grabbed as soon as I go to heal, so I gotta bait and attack first. Do something. Or we could just run for the item, I guess. Which I thought was here, but it's actually over there. Another tree. I'm getting so many trees on the enemy rolls, which I suppose is not the worst thing in the world. Did not see you at first. Crest Shield could be good at some point. Here's a neat little trick you might not know. Did you know that you can actually, I don't think it's here, there's a spot where you can actually drop down to the lower area if you have enough health? Not going to be at all useful in a typical run, but it's something. Maybe it's here. Yeah, I think you can drop down like right here and actually survive it. Dude, I like how his neck goes straight up when he's in the T-pose. Alright, I think that's all the items in here. We can check over by the couple Forest Hunter dudes at the start. Oh, my bad. And then we'll go ahead and join the Covenant to get access to some more items. And then I will seriously consider probably calling it for today. impressive. Okay, lost track of where I was there for a second, so we'll go this way, see if I can pull them one by one. And then we'll go join the Covenant. There you are. Whoops. Think I can sneak up and get the backstab? You think it even matters? It did not, in fact, matter. Alright, that should be everything in here. I can't get through the door, which means I also can't go fight the boss, but we can join the Covenant, get Shiva to spawn in, and then I will probably keep him alive, just so that I can get him as a merchant when we are able to get down to Blighttown. Although it would be possible to kill him, but eh.
Well,
If you've never lingered in this area for very long, you can hear some, like, oh long john cat noises, which is quite nice.
and here,
Okay.
if that, but the,
Let's see if we can get some, in fact. Horrific. Alright.
I've heard.
So a lot of times what I would do here in a typical run would be to kick him off the edge and then kill the bodyguard to get the ninja flip ring, but again, I think we're going to keep him alive just for the sake of getting the merchant later on. So I think we're done here. Unfortunately, we're not able to kill Sif in the Moonlight Butterfly's room because he keeps dropping off the edge and glitching the boss fight. Which means that our primary method of moving forward should now be, I guess, New Londo Ruins. So we'll go there. And then I know I've said it like 4 times already, but then we'll... Oh, no. We almost forgot something. We almost forgot something very important. But then I will seriously consider calling it for today's episode. But I kind of want to peek down there and see what's there. Items-wise. We already know Manus is the one that's in that boss room.
Wow.
Yep. So I'm going to need 2 for the next upgrade. But that in itself should have mightily upgraded the weapon. Now I could use some twinkling to upgrade the armor, but I don't really know what I'm going to be using. So I don't know if that
Go get your...
really matters at this point. Let's see if I can upgrade here. Nope. So 5.4 is too heavy. I guess this is probably the best I got for now. What about legs? No, I'm not going to have anything better than those. That'll be way too heavy. I think we're pretty much decked out in the best gear I'm going to have for now. So we'll go... maybe we'll go Catacombs, now that I have more damage. I should be able to make my way through there without too much of an issue. And if I can think of any other easily accessible items that we're missing. But I think the catacombs is going to be where the majority of stuff is. But we will rest at the Firelink bonfire just to hit that one. Hello. Yes, praise the sun. Okay. Pretty cool, bro. Pretty cool. Not as cool as whatever I have going on here, but gets the job done. Alright. Should be able to run this. Oh yeah. My powers have improved quite significantly since the last time I tried to run through here. Alright, if I recall, it was at least one dog. 2 dogs, in fact. We'll skip the bonfire, I think. Okay. It's so weird that those are purple. It's like it's dependent upon the landscape that he spawns in or something. Alright, I should probably, for safety, kill this guy. The last time, yeah, this time too. He doesn't actually want to aggro on me for whatever reason. Alright. Now I could jump down again, but then I'd have to deal with this situation, so I think we're going to try and run in. I need to grab the items over here anyway. I seem to recall a Dark Wraith being over here. I can't really see in there. Oh, there's one of the crows. There is a Dark Wraith. Wonder if I can run through. That might be unwise. Let's try it this way. Not interested, huh? I'm a little frightened, not gonna lie. Alright, we'll run through. Oh, get it, get it, get it. Okay. Yeah, this is a particularly deadly little section, or at least has the potential to be. Any place where there are just a lot of small enemies has the potential to be incredibly deadly. Because that's lots of opportunities for dudes to spawn in as tougher enemies. Yeah, come down here. Come on. Alright, whatever. So, I want to grab that. Okay. Okay. Suppose I should consider myself lucky that the skulls spawn in is the same. Gotta be a little careful with this dude. Want to know an interesting tidbit of information? I talked about this in one of my old Dark Souls runs, but the statues that actually have the spikes are the ones that have the little pinwheel heads on them. So, like, this one, no pinwheel head, no spike. Not immensely useful to know, but might save you in a pinch, I guess. Out of here. Okay. I'm trying my best, alright? Okay, I see a normal hollow, one of those humanity sprites, and hopefully people that cannot fit through this door. Do not care to. We could always jump down there if we need to. This guy does not seem to care, which will work to my benefit. Don't think this is one of the ones we want to fall through the floor in. There's another one that'll actually take us somewhere. Silver Knight. Silver Knight is not a big deal, but I want to take care of these little guys first. Alright, so for example, that one has the head, so you have to watch out for it. Would have preferred a slightly different item there, but I guess that is not bad. Hello? Okay. AI is glitched for some reason. Once again, not going to complain. Oh, okay. This legitimately might be a problem. He seems to be having some problems of his own, though. He almost pushed me off right there. That would have been bad. Alright, we're fine. Not worried about you. Now, we do have the option of jumping down here, but I think we're going to go ahead and explore the upper part first. For those of you that were not here towards the beginning, inside the Pinwheel boss door, Manus was in fact waiting for me, which is not a great thing. Okay. I think we can fall through one of these, maybe. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah. I still don't have any Eyes of Death, right? So I cannot do that. Might be able to get... Whoa, that was weird. This guy just, like, faded in and out of existence. So anyways, I can't get in the coffin. I can go this way, though. Okay. See a Painting Guardian. See a Basilisk. I missed. Yeah, it seems like the AI is treating them as if they were still skeletons, so they don't want to actually aggro, which, I mean, it works out. I'm curious if somebody's still going to drop through the ceiling here. He did, but not quite as scary as what's normally there. Come on, guys, I need some keys. Don't forget there's a guy right here. Nice job, I-framing through that. Ultimately didn't help him. Okay. Yes, I know. I love the people that, like, that guy probably was actually trying to be helpful. Like, hey, there's a ladder here, but people that put the signs right in front of the ladders so that you can't activate them. It's quite funny. Shadow gauntlets. There should be a dude down here. All right. Yeah, it seems like a lot of the enemy AI is having... Ooh, his is not. A lot of it's having trouble in here. Not his, but a lot of it. So at this point, I guess we'll just go this way. I might as well just activate the bonfire, I guess. Is Patches going to be here? Or have I done things out of order? I have done things out of order. That's fine. Like I said, we'll hit this just because eventually if I need to warp back to it, I guess I can. That eventually, of course, will be once I get the Lord Vessel. Which, who knows where that'll be. Alright, this room's usually a little bit scary, so let's see how it goes. This is, in fact, the room that I've already been to. I forgot. Then I guess we're mostly done here. I have not gotten these items. Okay. This will be interesting. It'll let me do the plunging attack, but it might plunge me off the edge once I do so. Like that. Alright, we'll run back up through here and then get the blacksmith. Kind of thought that was going to stagger him. You know, I don't think I really want to try fighting Manus yet, but we could. The only problem is going to be AoE attacks, really. Well, no, the other problem is going to be his, like, multi-hit combo. I don't know how easily I'm going to be able to get away from that in such an enclosed space. So I might just have to get to the point where I can tank it, I guess. Does not help me, but interesting. Alright, well... I mean, we could try it. I'm gonna have decent damage. If I were to come down here and just roll straight down to him, I could get down here with 15 flasks, and that might be enough to do it. That's actually a very good weapon. Let's try it. You know what? Why not? I'll spend my souls, we'll run down, and we'll try Manus. And then after that, we'll probably call it for today. But I'll give him a couple tries. Alright, we'll go ahead and spend a soul item to get that last level up. I wasn't paying attention. I know it was less than 1,000, but I don't think Soul of the Lost Undead would get me there. Oh, I'm wrong. Hold that thought. Dang it. I had faith, but I was not paying attention. Okay. I don't think this is going to be enough to survive the Manus fight, but we'll try it. I guess I should. If I die, I'm going to lose that humanity anyway, so we'll go ahead and go human and kindle this. Why not? In fact, I'll just go ahead and spend all my humanity, I guess. Kindle this a couple times. I would hate for the difference to come down to, like, needing one more Estus Flask. And this will be home base for a little bit, I guess. So why not? And one cannot kindle any further. Okay, whatever. Do we have anything here that will help me? We do not. Alright, let's make the little run down. This is, of course, where, were I doing an edited video, this part would be cut out, but since we're doing it live, you get to see the run. Fortunately, I didn't get too bad of a roll on what these enemies were, so should be a relatively simple run. A little bit lengthy, but otherwise not too big a deal. Past the dogs. Down the ladder. And assuming that that clam does not aggro, we should be able to just drop straight down. Okay. My bad. I missed. Oh, and just in time for us to hit 6 viewers. Perfect. I'm normally decent at this game. For those that just joined, Manus is in the Pinwheel boss room, and that's where I'm running to. Thus far, we have defeated Gargoyles, which was Nito and Demon Firesage. We've defeated Capra Demon, who was Stray Demon, which was probably the hardest little bit in the run so far. We defeated Stray Demon, who was a single Gargoyle, who was incredibly easy. And we made it to Moonlight Butterfly, who was actually Sif, but unfortunately, he kept jumping off the edge, and instead of just dying, he would like phase out of existence and glitch the fight, so it was incapable of being completed. So my plan with that one is to hopefully set up some sort of one-shot build later on, where we can take him out without having to worry about it, but we'll see. Alright, let's try this again, and this time let's aim properly. Yeah, see, that's how that's supposed to work. Then we can hop off this way. And then we can plunging attack the rat. Okay. Yep. Not as expected, but I guess it works. And I should at least be in a spot where Manus does not one-shot me. However, his 5-hit combo might one-shot me, and that's going to be very difficult to avoid in this tiny little arena. So, before we jump in, is there anything that I can do to help myself in some way? I do not think there is anything I can do to help myself in some way. Here goes. Oh my goodness, the damage. If I just play my cards right here, we might be able to do this. And not rolling his back attack is not playing my cards right. Okay, this is where I die. Alright, so it's possible. It is possible to survive that if I stay out of the way. He's going to dive attack me. This is fine. I need to get up to enough health, though, that I can survive that. Okay. Yeah, see, if I just can keep doing this, this might be doable. And I get him to do these big attacks that have the long wind-up, or the long wait time at the end. This could be doable. I'm curious what's going to happen when he goes to magic stage, though. But we'll worry about that at 50% HP. I just got to be pretty defensive, I guess. No. Okay, this is doable, though. This is definitely doable. I just committed a little bit too much on that. We'll give it another shot. We've learned some sort of lesson in this. I guess I'll... Shoot. I should have kindled the bonfire that was slightly closer. Well, we'll see. I do have plenty of humanity. I could actually just do that. I have a feeling it's going to take me at least a few tries on this. But if I'd played that a little bit better, we would have made it. Definitely doable, just difficult. I think we will, actually, hit this other bonfire. Just to cut down on the run a little bit. I'll probably have to make it several more times. That's going to be a pain. Okay. For this time, I'm not going to bother kindling it. We'll just run from here. Uh-huh. And we'll go right down here. And we will go right down here. Just in case I phase through this guy again instead of getting the plunging attack. Okay. I guess that works. Yeah, I'm feeling alright about this. This is definitely doable. And if we complete this, that gets Manus out of the way early. Because there are certainly places where it would be more difficult to fight him. Again, I still don't think there's really anything else that can help me here too much, so let's just do it. Great start to the fight. Okay, so yeah, if I get this far away, I'm okay. Are you serious, dude? Now, if that happens, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, we're going to be a little bit dependent on luck here, I think. Let's go ahead and kindle this bonfire up. I would very much like to defeat Manus before we call it quits for today. We shall see whether such a thing is possible. And I'm kind of running out of ways that I can go because I need to get some more keys. Alright. At least the run is really not too bad from here anyway. Just gotta watch out for this. I don't know why that guy decided to aggro this time. He is not aggroed like a single other time. Alright, here. I could probably survive the double drop, but just for safety. Oh, you know what we could do? He will have double health though, and I don't think that's ultimately going to help me at all. So, yeah, we'll not. Plus, he's going to get stuck fighting these guys here and lose all his health, and then Manus is going to have double health, and yeah, it's not going to work out in my favor. If I can just keep him positioned well, this is definitely doable. I'm going to take this off the bar because that's not going to help me. All right, let's go. I'm just going to have to do these single hits and be super defensive. We're not being super defensive here. We're playing greedily. I need to get to the other side of the arena. Okay. Do your little dive attack. Ah. If I keep playing like this, it's gonna go poorly. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now we'll go to the other side. This is fine. Fortunately, I've fought this guy quite a few times, so I have a decent idea of a lot of his combos and when he's open for a hit. I do not want him to stand in the center of the arena like this, though, because then if he does his big combo, okay, I'm going to have a hard time avoiding it. There we go, that's fine. Man, I keep falling for that one. Oh, I don't want to be on this side. This is definitely the most intense Manus fight that I've had in a long time. I'm really kind of worried about what happens when we hit Magic Stage, too. Oh, I thought that was the uppercut. Okay, we're fine. That's the uppercut. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. As long as he doesn't do the 5-hit combo. I'm gonna use one of these. Uh-huh. Does it work? Yeah, it works. I was hoping maybe it would glitch and not be functional. We're halfway there. Whoa, whoa. Living on a prayer. Okay. Oh, I thought that was the big one. We're still fine. Whew. This is fine. we're actually on pace to complete this if I don't get just nailed by that at some point. I am actually feeling the adrenaline. Okay, that's not good. Joking. This is fine. We'll use another one of these. I do not want to have to fight this guy another time. If I can stay close to him like this, I can possibly bait the big combo. Oh, he baited me. Well, we almost did it. Once again, if I had not gotten baited by a couple of those, we would have done it. Man. Hey, we came pretty close for, like, attempt number 3 or 4 or whatever that was. At least now we know it is definitely possible. Man, I was really hoping that was going to be the run, though. It's alright, we can make this. Yep. That time it worked. Do not kill me, please. Alright, this time for sure. Or not for sure, but this time hopefully. At least we know it's definitely doable. Alright. Great start. There's some humanity here, so I might as well grab this. Okay. Uppercut is safe. It's actually not the worst thing in the world if he does this big combo, as long as I'm in a decent position to attack him. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, normally when I fight him, I've got so much health that this isn't even a problem. Jumping attack is safe. That's going to be a problem. It's not going to kill me, but I think it's going to put me in a corner where I can't get away. Yeah, alright. Not much I could have done there. We'll try it again. I mean, we're still, that was only try number 5, I think. Maybe 4. So we're still, we've not hit, like, try number 50. And this time all the enemies decided to aggro on me. Interesting. Clearly have not quite gotten this run down to a science. Ooh, we're getting sloppy. Actually totally fine. Thanks, though. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but it's fine. Alright, what did I say last time? This time, hopefully? This time, hopefully. I guess at this point I've committed and we've got to keep going until I beat him. I saw it coming. I just didn't react properly. All right, that was a good attempt. Haven't had a hydration check in a while. I can wait. Yeah, if you could just... Thank you. All right. I don't think I really need to change in strategy. I think I just need to play better. Dark Souls in a nutshell. And I don't think I have any other tools. We've already checked, but just in case, no, I do not have any other tools that are going to help me, so. I'm just going to have to get good, as they say. All right, jump is safe. Other jump is safe. Okay. Jump is safe when you roll it properly. He does have some pretty strict roll timings. Definitely one of the stricter ones. Not gonna get baited by that one again. Not until later in the fight. Man. I guess I could have tried running the other way. I don't know how I was gonna get away from that one. I think I was still too close to the wall. I don't think I have any heavier armor that I can equip and still fast roll, because the fast roll is definitely going to be the key. Oh, well, I need to have this equipped, right? Yeah, fast roll is going to be important, obviously. But I need to roll better in those moments when it's under my control, so that then I can hopefully survive the moments where he does that. Do your little rolly thingy. There you go. All right. Okay. Once again, not sure why that is so inconsistent, but it doesn't matter because his AI glitches and he runs that way anyway. All right. I mean, I could equip one of these. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. None, probably. Ah, bad roll. All right, jump is safe. That was his uppercut. I did not realize such a thing. I'm going to die here if he goes for his combo. Alright, this is the position I need to be in. See, now if he does his combo, I can safely get out of the way. And then get that free hit on the end of it. With the counter damage, in fact, which is quite helpful. Just keep him in this sort of general area. Then we run back to the other side. Alright, things are going okay so far. That was a poor roll, but I somehow survived that. We're going to go ahead and not get the hit so that I can get into a slightly better position. Okay. Now run, 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 run. Should probably top off my health here, actually. Probably have somewhat of a chance of surviving his 5-hit. Okay. We got him in a good little loop here this time. Yeah, it's magic time. Uppercut is safe. You gotta watch on that one. Sometimes it's safe, sometimes it's not. Funnily enough, that's the move that actually killed me on the run that was going to be the winning run. Oh, I need to get out of the corner. Got greedy, but it's okay. I'll actually survive this. I just need to wait for an attack that I can... Not what I meant to press. Man. We've had two now that I should have won. Well, as long as we learn something, right? And today, or this particular one, we've learned that I can survive the 5-hit combo if I'm at full health and not taking counter damage. Oh. So that's something positive, at least. Man. We've had two separate runs that should have been it, but just made some mistakes. Speaking of making mistakes. At least I'm still somewhat okay on the quit out. As we can see here. Need to angle it a little bit more to actually hit that platform. This is fine. This is fine. Nothing is ruined. It's not really going to come down to a war of attrition with Estus Flasks. It's more going to be just not getting killed. Okay, dude, don't do this to me. Man, but two separate times we should have had him. I might actually put the Ring of Favor and Protection on. I mean, it's not... I got two of them, so it's not going to hurt anything. Alright. This one is safe for a single hit. Guess we'll try and stick close. Actually, rolling would be helpful. Let's see if I can bait an attack here, I guess. I don't know. Okay. We're back in it. We're in it, all right. Okay. I hate that one because it looks like that move, and like some of the time he doesn't combo it, but every time that I try to hit him, he will combo it. All right. We're doing all right now. Keep missing that one. And yeah, he delays that one a lot, so watch out for that. I think I have enough distance here. Sort of. Oh, that was just a poor roll on my part. Not having a good show of it this time. Really, other than the 5-hit combo, everything is totally manageable. All right. Let's actually get this jump correct this time. There we go. Okay, what in the world? That has not happened a single time so far. I don't even... I guess that was the guy that fell down a second ago. Dark Souls constantly surprises. I'll give it that. Alright. Once again. Oh, and then I guess I should have equipped the Ring of Favor and Protection, but whatever. We're gonna see if we can get to the other side of him here. Oh, I should have seen that coming. The greed. Yeah, wasn't surviving that one. That's the position I need to watch out for, because I could not get away from that. It might actually... Okay, we're thinking now. It might actually... Let's equip this. That actually does help me a little bit. But let's say that I'm pretty sure I'm going to get hit by that, right? If I stand completely still so that I don't take any counter damage, that might actually be preferable to dodging the first attack and guaranteed getting hit by the next ones. Certainly worth a shot, because whatever I was doing that time didn't work out. And who knows, maybe the Favor and Protection Ring will make that little bit of difference to keep me alive. Probably not, but maybe. Now I'm locked in though, so like I've committed. We're not going to quit until we finish this. Hopefully. I say that now, but in 3 hours I might feel differently. Alright. No combo? That's fine. That is not fine. Gotta play better. Gotta get out of the corner. Gotta get out of the corner again. Okay. Oh, he's in that bad spot. Okay, let's just stand completely still. See, I didn't take counter damage, and that might be the difference to keeping me alive on that. I don't know. The problem is I have to use a couple Estus flasks to make it out of that. I think the best option is just don't get hit by it, but that might not be possible. Just top off here, I guess. See, we're in a bad spot now. Guess I gotta run behind him. Okay. We're getting into a bad spot here. Thought I rolled that. Oh, mistakes were made. Got greedy. This is actually okay. Just gotta get him to do a big attack. We are actually hitting the War of Attrition stage because I'm playing too sloppily, using too many Estus Flasks. Man, I keep missing that. Yep, this is a good pattern. Keep doing that, please. We should be about in magic stage now. Did not expect combo number 3. Or hit number 3 of combo. Okay, now we're definitely in magic stage. Oh, don't do that one. Okay. That was weird. Are you serious, dude? He has not done that magic attack a single time. Alright, well, hey, now we know he will. It's like, I keep getting right there. Alright. Down here. Down here. Sword goes back on. Heals. Junk. You know, I'm really glad this guy's AI kind of like glitches out here. You serious right now, bro? Let's see if quitting out fixes it. Otherwise, we got a homeward bound. Very cool. Is there any spot that I can get out here? Nope. Alright. I guess we homeward bound. Haven't seen that yet. The joys of the randomizer. I wonder if I can just jump down without doing the plunging attack. Or if it would, like, bounce me off the rat and then kill me. Because that seems very possible. I don't like this. Dude, could you not? Could you not? Woo! All right. Since I've already died and I have no souls to collect or anything, let's see if I can just run past this guy. I don't think that is an option now that I've tried it. I guess I do have to wait for that initial attack. Oh, no, don't survive. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if I can drop down and not plunging attack so that I don't risk falling through the wall. I mean, kinda. Okay. Well, let's go again. We're still at less than 10 tries, I think. I don't know exactly how many tries we're on. But hopefully my rolls are getting a little bit better as we go. Possibly not. Ugh, I hate that move. Manus definitely has some of the trickiest roll timing in the game. Most of the game is fairly generous. I guess I mistimed that one. As I said. Wish you could cut his tail, you know? We need a Manus tail cut. He's in kind of that awkward spot right now, but I think I'm still able to get far enough away. This one's going alright so far. Knew I mistimed that one when it happened. We have to get another... Yeah, that'll work. Alright. We're still alive. See, that one I'm a little bit too scared to risk it. No, don't come over here. He was trying to get me caught in that corner. This has actually been kind of the smoothest one so far. We should be in magic range now. Okay. Yep. Nothing is ruined. Everything is fine. This attack is safe to heal. As that... Well, that one, kind of. We need to not get in the corner, though, because he's going to kill me with his 5-hit combo. Yep, I got greedy on that one. This is fine. This is more than fine. We're doing okay. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, if he does it now, I'm gonna die. Panic rolling, not good. Okay. Safe to heal. Oh, not good. I probably should have healed there instead of going for the attack. It's fine, we'll do it this time. This could be it. As long as I don't horribly choke, which is always a possibility. That was interesting. I'm starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Which way do I go? This way. The attack's a little bit glitchy, but it can just come out of nowhere and smack you sometimes. Dang it. I should have known. This could be it. This could be it. Oh, I'm in a bad spot now, though. Yep, this is better. See, that time I knew he was going to do the other combo. This is fine, because I will survive. For as long as I know how to love, etc. Alright. I need to find my heal opportunity here. I really need to find my heal opportunity, because I'm going to get killed by one of these stupid 5-hit combos. Are you serious, bro? Alright, here it is. Come on, throw me a bone here, dude. Alright, I'll take it. Bones are being thrown. Bones are being thrown. Come on. Come on. I was there. No. No. This is fine. I got greedy. Oh my gosh. I don't even care. This is fine. I'll survive it. Oh man, we're coming down to the frickin' wire here. Oh my gosh. We did it. Oh my goodness. I was there. I mean, of course I was there. I was the one that did it. Whew. That was horrific. Honestly, we should have beat him way sooner, if I'm being totally honest. Because, I choked quite a few times in some of those. Holy cow. Alright. It's not going to get much harder than that, honestly. So, the thing is, I do not have the Lord Vessel. So, I do not want to go down and hit the bonfire, because then I'm going to have to run all the way back. So, I think what we're going to do is just, go back to Firelink and probably call it for this time. Whew. Neat. I do... Hey. Hey. I do have this. It's always an option. Man, alright. Yeah, let's run back to Firelink and then we'll call it for this time. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't know what, Dude, why does that guy do so much damage? I don't know what fight would be harder than that. Probably Calamite. This guy's gonna kill me as I'm trying to run back to Firelink triumphantly. At least I have good magic resist. I've not tried running back this direction. Well, I guess after I finish this, maybe I'll go back and put timestamps in the, like, pinned comment. In case anyone wants to go back and watch it after the fact, but, I'm fairly happy with, how that went down. I would have really, like, had I played better, I probably would have defeated him, like, second or third try, but, you know. A little rusty. Haven't done a Dark Souls run in a while. So at this point, let's, before we quit, let's think about what my options are. I have New Londo Ruins, I think, is the next place that I need to go. And then I also could go down to Tomb of the Giants and try and get some of those items. I also can turn in this to the Crows. Open the sewer chamber in the depths. See, that's not key to the depths, right? That's the one that just opens the bonfire. So I can't go down there yet. But anyways, I'll do some thinking on it, and we'll be back, I don't know, maybe next week. Not sure exactly when I'll stream next, but feel free to check out the channel for other stuff. Got plenty of Dark Souls-related nonsense and non-Dark Souls-related nonsense, and yeah. But anyways, for the one of you that is still here, unfortunately, the choke on Manus dropped a couple viewers. Understandable. I want to thank you very much for watching, and those of you who maybe are coming back after the fact. I will be back sooner rather than later, more than likely, and we'll continue on with the run. But anyways, until next time, I want to thank you very much for watching. Take care, and God bless. Now let's see if I can get into my software to stop the stream. We'll do one of these, and then I will say farewell.